My name is Mojica, and I am the plant manager at Amy's. This actually has been my only job in the United States. When I came over from Central America, Amy's was the first company I joined, and that was back in 2001. And since then, I moved to different areas in the manufacturing plant, and to a point that I was given the opportunity to be the plant manager. Yeah. My journey at AIM started in packaging as a heavy lifter, fitting machines with packaging materials. Then I moved to the kitchen, became part of the group that makes the food. I got very familiar with how we make food, especially dough making process, things like that. Um, then I got an opportunity to move to the warehouse, be part of the material control group. Was part of the steering committee that implemented a new ERP system in the past 10 years ago. After that, I was able to interact with a lot of people in production. Um, and in the implementation of that new system, I proved that I had some potential in terms of leadership. I got the promotion to frozen food manager at that point. I did it for about 5 years before I got the opportunity to run the kitchen as a manager as well. And as went by, I was able to learn more things at the plant level to this date. I've been running the production facility and as a plant manager, and it's been very, I would say, um, interesting journey, but at the same time rewarding because I feel like Amy's is a place of opportunities, and that's how I was able to get to where I am. So, Amy's Kitchen is a frozen food manufacturing. Um, we do canning as well. We, we actually have three plants. Is the owners Andy Berliner is the founder, and he's very into the food industry. Understands quality. We want our food to meet to be the top, top quality all the time. So we also source top ingredients, organic, non-GMO, and that's how he's established this company about over 30 years ago. Um, and since then, he's been successful doing it. From a production perspective, the company was founded as, with a lot of manual tasks, relying on a lot of labor. And one of the challenges is how do we train, how do we um, respond to demand in terms of labor, and labor can become a constraint. Then the other challenge is food giveaway, because we know that food giveaway is something that when you have humans do it's very hard to control weights, and usually at standard you need to plan for about 5 to 7% giveaway to compensate for that human interaction. So those are some of the main challenges that we face. We tried multiple times, and we haven't been able to find the right approach because we care so much about the appearance and how the ingredients are deposited in the tray. We've been trying different, vertical form fillers. We tried different shakers, different depositors that in order to do it more automated, but we haven't until Chef we have had not we couldn't find any automation project that equipment that could give us what we're looking for. So that's why it has been very difficult to automate those processes. we were looking for automation that will mimic the human interaction with the food. We have ingredients that are very delicate, and we wanted some automation or find something that will be able to do basically the same thing as a human. And that's why when we found Chef, it gave us that hope that we actually could find some technology that will be helping us to achieve that. Is maintain the quality of the food. The requirements has to be easy to operate. It has to work with different type of ingredients, different size, portions, um, texture, and be able to deposit it in a way that it will maintain that quality of ingredients. And at the same time, it's easier to move in and off and on the line. Chef is giving us that opportunity to be more flexible and be able to run different products, different lines, different shifts, and it becomes easier for the changeover since the equipment just roll into place, plug the equipment, the machine tells you what equipment, what ingredient you need to run, and what portion utensil you're gonna use for that specific run, to a point that is very easy for the operator to set it up in place. It will take no more than 15 minutes or to do all that for the operator. It's because how flexible Amos is with the ingredients that we produce. Traditional automation is fixed to run just the same product, multiple shifts, and with minimal changeovers. And that's why the traditional automation the footprint of that automation doesn't really work with our manufacturing concept. We do have limited space on the floor, and Chef is within the same space that a human occupies on a line. It gives that flexibility to just like put it in place, remove it from the line, and it's a very quick process. The first thing is Chef gave us the opportunity to be partners, to work together, and to develop an equipment that will meet our needs. And looking at the quality of the deposits that we're looking for, looking at the flexibility we were gonna get with Chef, it was a no-brainer to start working or go with Chef, because our goal is invest for the future. And we know that labor shortages, our labor is going to be very difficult to work in an environment, in manufacturing environments like Amy's, is a very difficult task. And we know that Chef is investing in getting it right also. Every time that we get a new product, Chef is there helping to develop that program that will help to deposit those new ingredients. So it's a partnership, and that's what makes it very, very good, good partner, good company to work with. Very responsive. Chef team is very responsive. It's actually it's seamless. It's on to the operation. You get the equipment, put it in place. It's a service. The chef respond to any issues on the floor, either remotely or having an in-person support. And just that, making it seamless to the operation, that's a plus. Yeah. 4 robots on the floor. Roughly, so far, we produce about 24,000 meals per day, per shift. Sorry, every time we use those four robots. So far, I think they could robots have deposited about 1 million meals so far since we start doing business with the company. Yeah. We have tried different ingredients from depositing frozen uh, vegetables to mixed vegetables like tofu, carrots, and we also trying new things like depositing rice, depositing more liquidy ingredients like we have a meal called korma. So we're trying different type of ingredients with different challenges, either more liquidy, more sticky, and things like that. So, and the good thing is the equipment, the robots are learning, and they're becoming better at depositing and understanding those ingredients consistency. Yeah. Yes, we've seen with tracking yield improvements, and even though our goal was more making sure that we stay on track in terms of our target weights, but we have seen from the depositors, because chef has the ability to weight every single deposit and adjust accordingly to what is seen during the run. We have been able to save ingredient giveaway. So some products can vary from 3%, 5%, depending on where we are, what product we're depositing. But we're seeing a significant reduction on our giveaway compared to humans. That giveaway is, you know, like I said at the beginning, frozen ingredients and the way we source our ingredients are high quality. And every time we can save in those ingredients, it's not just a cost savings, but it's supporting the planet by not sourcing more than what we need. Changeover, it's pretty simple. It's um, it's a one-person operation. Getting the robots, place it on the line. Like I said at the beginning, just connect to electricity and air, and follow the steps on the screen to set it up with the right tool. From a sanitation perspective, not much. No, we haven't had a lot of challenges, and the robots are made um, in a sanitary way to help make it easier for sanitation to do the full sanitation step and pass those the pre-op the first time. At the beginning, it was a little concerning, I would say, looking at how they will comments from them saying that robots were gonna replace humans or the employees. But now everybody feels comfortable around the robots. They know they actually sometimes if the robot is not available for one product, but because we know we use it for that product, they actually ask why that product is not the chef is not used for that specific product, and it's because chef is not just the quality of the food and the deposits, it's a safety improvement. They like it because that Chef Robotic remove a repetitive motion task that they usually have to do. So now they feel more comfortable around, and they know that we're doing it for their benefits as well. Yes, for sure. And like I said, from Amy's standpoint, we are investing in the future. We know that when the demand is there in terms of volume and cases, chef is going to be our go-to in order to keep up with that demand. Yeah, there's certain processes that I would say chef is I will recommend it for those tasks. And we're already trying to get chef at the other plants too. So we know we need to identify those processes and opportunities in order to introduce chef to those facilities as well. The biggest wins is the reduction on the setup time, the changeover time, the yield improvements, and in some areas I mean the most impactful is the labor savings that we're getting.